I put this guy like 10 times last year in my fantasy, and every time he lost.
Okay, hello everyone, this is the FFC mods and today we're gonna rank up the LEC supports of this year. We have 10 boys to rank up and yeah, honestly support is like pretty good from the top spots and pretty shit from the like low spots. So yeah, in 10th place we have the legend, the monster, the best platinum player ever to exist, the first platinum player to ever play in the LEC. He is like probably like 68-year-old, like he is as old as Jesus himself. He is the Jesus himself. He is Promisq MSI champ playing for Astralis. Fucking legend, like this is the most legendary support
Oh my god.
like to ever exist in Earth. Like everyone trembles when they see him. So what do you guys think about the winner, Promisq?
So, anything good to say about this guy? This guy, well, he won, guys. He won MSI.
winners.
He won MSI. He won 2 LEC titles with G2, and he went to finals at Worlds. Lost to FPX. Actual noob. So, champion pool. Yeah. Anyway, guys, we are moving on. Ah, okay.
I mean, we're not moving on. I do want to talk about this cringe. So, guys, I'm not even going to bring up stats about him. I don't even want to do some research about this new player. Shame on Astralis, honestly. It's not Promisq fault for getting resigned. Just like shame's on Astralis from resigning this guy. I do have to say that Promisq is probably the only pro player in the world that I might actually like play against because he's plat.
Actually.
Like, okay, I come from my uni, and like I'm coming home, I'm about to play this game and shit and whatnot. I queue up. Oh, Promisq is in the enemy team. What? I just gapped an LEC support. This happens, by the way. Like I do think that I do have to say one more thing about Promisq before we go to number 9. Remember when X Flash was removed in Pro Play? So you could not put X Flash in your runes?
Yep.
And Astralis was the first game of the day. You can legit hear the ref in voice com saying you cannot bring X Flash since it's disabled. What does this guy do, guys? He pulls out the biggie wiggy X Flash and cannot X Flash for the entirety of the game. So it's like useless. Like he's actually trying to look for engages, like over the with Fog of War and over the walls, but he can't because he doesn't have X Flash. And he's like, what the fuck can I do? Handicapped Ooga Booga. Man, saying this our number 9 spot is none other than Mersa. I did some research on this kid. Mersa is actually pretty good. I watched some of his VODs and some of his games while he was in Gamers Origin. This guy's champion pool is actually kind of insane. He has really good playmaking skills as a support, and he's really good with like Karma. Like some enchanters is pretty cool as well. So I do have some faith in him. I hope that Misfits know what the fuck they're doing in subbing out Vander, which is like a veteran support and like really good player for many years now. Yeah, just best of luck, Mercer. I do hope you do well, and I'm rooting for you, man.
I'm rooting for Mercer as well because like he used to play for same Sup, which was like a Balkan organization in Serbia, and like it was full of Bulgarians. And as Bulgarian myself, I was rooting for that team quite a lot in like EU Masters, and they honestly smashed when they was together that roster with Mercer. And like he's 19, he used to play for Gamers Origin. He's Greek. Yeah, he went 7th in LFL, but like this guy is like really talented. He has bright future ahead of him. So like yeah, maybe now we have him pretty low on the list, but he'll for sure develop a lot. So yeah, MB, what do you think about Mersa?
So honestly, this guy came out of nowhere. I thought Wander would be playing in 2022 for Misfits. Again, Wander got done dirty. First, it happened at Rogue. He got subbed for Dreamby. Well, okay, Dreamby was an upgrade.
Yeah.
No, it out of nowhere happens in Misfits. It was actually really late, the swap, I noticed. It did just like 3 weeks ago? 4 weeks
it
ago?
was like 2 or 3 weeks ago for sure.
Something like that. Let's see. Personally, I never watched Melza play, so I can't say how good he can be, but just I feel bad for Wander. This guy just deserves to be in the LEC. Maybe he's not top 5, but he's definitely still top 10 for me. What do you think?
I mean, he's still better than the first two we named, so yeah, he for sure needs to be in LEC.
Yep, and in number 8 we have Targamash. Yeah, I can feel we'll get a bit of hate about this one, but like this year supports aren't like that bad as at least like especially the upper side is really good. So like being number 8 doesn't mean like that's too bad because like he played for KC. He was like good for them, really good. He's like I think like good shouter if I'm not mistaken. He played quite a lot of champions. He won 2 EU Masters, and yeah, like honestly, he is not a bad player. But looking at the other supports, I think like he's not up there at least for now. And like he's not even a rookie practically in LEC. In 2017, he played for Giants in ELCS, so he has this like bit of experience where he was like mega shite. But let's see, is this G2 bot lane gonna be like 10th in the league? Probably. I hope so. So, what do you guys think about Targamash?
So Targamash, like as you said, he played for Giants in the ULCS. He didn't impress me at all. He was, in my opinion, the worst support back then. So now he's on G2. Again, like same thing with Flacket, he has good players around him. Jankos, Caps, even Broken Blade, good coaching staff. I do think that G2's botlane is gonna be the biggest weakness. They can obviously be better than less plays botlane. We'll see. Targamash, he shares, I noticed, Tierlist champion pool, so he got that going. He plays a lot of Rakan and a lot of Pike, so it's gonna be pretty spicy seeing those champs picked in the El Clasico of the LEC.
Like you mentioned about G2, like being like the worst of G2 being bots. I think they're going to be like last year's Misfits. It's going to be this year G2. Targamaj, I do have some like two statements about him. First of all, I feel like he's another Syncord, or whatever his name is. He was like, it's not that he was super good, but he was playing with Xmati, and as we said in ADC list, he was super fucking cracked. He was playing with Xmati and Saka majority, like carrying the majority of the games. So it just looks good, and it just looks like a better play coming off there. And at the end of the day, Targamas and Flap both got a spot due to how do I say they just played together and they tried a couple of bot lanes, and that was the bot lane that got the most results. So it's not like he's like a crazy individual player, but I guess he can complement Flak in some way or another. So yeah, he's not leaving eighth in my opinion. He's the eighth best support in LEC right now. His time in the LEC was really bad and poor. So I just hope he brings it up again. I mean, I don't because I'm a Fnatic fan, but for him, I hope he's happy with it. But yeah, there's not much more to add. He's just like a returning player that had a performing first part of time in the LEC, and now he has to perform well to keep in the LEC for the upcoming years. And as I say this, another player that has been in the LEC for the last couple of years and will for sure be in the next upcoming years, it's our number 7 player, which is Limit. Limit has been Schalke support and now BDS support. He's probably one of the strong points of this new BDS squad. He's not really like that old, but he's like kind of a veteran. He's like 24, 25. I think he's 24. Yeah, he's 24. He's like a veteran. He's a really good shot caller. I do remember that his best games last year was Yumi games, so I don't really want to say any more about him. But honestly, he's the strong side about BDS, and he's a good support. So why not get him for the new BDS squad?
Yeah, I agree. Like Limit is pretty good as like he's not the best or part of the best supports, but he's not part of the worst supports. He's just that definition of like middle of the pack support, and he's like he'll do the work for you. He might get you to playoffs. He might like make you miss it, but still he's gonna do his job. He's gonna be like dutiful, just dutiful support, I would say. And I mean, he's not the youngest as well, so that's not going well for him. But like, you cannot change that, and not that age matters. We have like supports like Hilly and some other players like Jankus and etc. that are like pretty like old for esport player in the league community. But like, you can see players in CS:GO and etc. like being 30, 40, even like smashing. So yeah, I think Limit is beautiful.
Yeah, Limit. I liked him in Schalke, for example. He did well for them. Again, the miracle run with him almost happened. He has a solid champion pool for support. I don't know how vocal he is within the team. That is really important. For me, he does seem like a quiet guy to me. So, well, we put him at 7th. I think any higher than that we cannot put him, because at 6th we got Adrian. So Adrian came to excel with Malkun. Both of them are definitely upgrades to the predecessors that played for Excel. Adrian is the type of guy who actually farms stats on support, I noticed. He's really good support to pick in fantasy, so watch out for that, guys. Yeah, Adrian, we still didn't see enough of him, right? He only played for one split, not even a whole split. He joined just mid split, I think, was it? Something like that. So, but I liked what I saw so far. So, yeah, 6th.
Adrian for sure deserves the number 6 spot in our list and in everyone's list. He came to Excel with like in short notice. He turned around Excel like from 10th to 7th, but they were like one win. It wasn't even like they had the same wins at 6, but it was just like tiebreakers, right? But like this guy is really good. At least with Marconi, he has really good synergy, so that is a big plus for the team. I hope this is the year they make playoffs. They have like a really shit mid laner, but other than that, they have a good comp. I just hope he knows how to calm Nuke's Duck sticks, so he doesn't hint every fucking game. But yeah, just go for it, kid, and go to playoffs.
Finally, please.
Yeah, like I think Excel finally has the roster, and like Adrian has all the parts to make him look good. Like he has Patrick as ADC, which is obviously great. Like he's one of the best ADCs, as we talked in previous lists. He has Marcon, who is like great talent as well. So he has the players around him to make him better. All he needs to do is like to upgrade himself to get better. And yeah, he for sure should be able to make Excel fight for players. He for sure will be able to help Patrick and try to defeat some lanes. So yeah, what do you think, guys, about the next player?
So at number 5 we put Labrov. Labrov is pretty lucky to have the current team as he has on Vitality. This looks like a legitimate support team in my eyes, together with Fnatic. Like we have these really two good teams in the LEC right now that can definitely go far at Worlds and MSI, whoever wins the spring split. So why did we put Labrov at 5th? Labrov has good champion pool, is mechanically gifted. Why is he so low? Why is he not higher? To me, he looks like that very shy type of guy. I like when the support is very vocal. I like it when the support is aggressive. Sometimes I see Labrov behind selfmate. He should be there in the front line, not hiding behind your jungler. But he's better than the other guys that we mentioned so far. So yeah, we put him at 5th.
Yeah, I agree with you. Lavrov is a really unique talent, but he lacks some game knowledge. He doesn't know how to play around the win conditions. But he has like a really fucking good champion pool. I remember him smurfing on Lulu and on like Alistar. His thresh is really fucking good as well. Some teams had like some of the lower of the pack teams had to ban thresh from him because his thresh is kind of deadly, honestly. Um, I don't know. He has a really good fucking talent. Now he's reunited with Cards in Vitality. He's really lucky to have like this insane team, as NB said. So I just hope he brings out the best out of this opportunity and just smashes it. Last year he played with Crown Shot, the year before he played with Comp, and they are like really, really good friends. So he has like a really good amount of solid LEC players. Yeah, Karzi, Crown Shot, Comp. I just hope this is the year where he can really shine through and it doesn't look like a side body to this ADC. I want him to take the role as I am bot lane, not I am here with the bot lane. So I hope he does this year.
Lavrov is like, he has the talents, he has a bit of experience by now, he has the years, like he's pretty young, he's 19, but like he's just a human in a team of predators. Like his voice is not gonna be heard. Like he must either show his team that he's like worth listening to, or like he needs to listen to them all the time and like be shy as fuck. So in this environment you have to be bossy, I would say, or just don't speak at all and just do what Perks tells you or like Alfari tells you. And it's either make or break for him, I would say. Like if he underperforms, they'll boot him, show him the boot. If he performs well, he can develop in one of the best supports in the league. So it's make or break for him. So yeah, but we move on, and in number 4 we have Trimby, the support for Rogue. He was really decent last year, I would say. Like he had some questionable games, but still he's this type of player that he'll make the play, he won't care that much about his stats. He's pretty young, he's 21. He has like compass AD carries, so I think he's the guy that is gonna lead the lane. He's that vocal guy who is gonna make like comp be his little bitch, and maybe develop him. Maybe they'll choke. Let's see. But yeah, I think Trimby is pretty decent, like skill wise. He has like 1 year of experience, and honestly, his team is not that bad. If he manages to carry like Larsen into top 4, I'll be like, damn, bro.
So Dream Bedford. I put this guy like 10 times last year in my fantasy, and every time he lost. Every time he entered, this guy is a budget Tierlist, just ins more, like even more. I'm not joking. Because, well, Fnatic in the end they should be winning more than Rogue. So, well, I classify this guy as an Inter, but he's a good Inter. He dies for his team. Yeah, I remember they switched Wander for Trimby. It was a pretty good change in the end, even though I like Wander a lot. Rogue made the right decision. Trimby is still very young, still can go a lot. He's copying Hylissang. Hope it works for him. Yeah, what do you guys think?
In my opinion, Trimby was like one of the most unexpected players to come in a roster I've ever seen. Because Vander was like, at the moment, he was like popping off. He was a really good player. And they come in with like this guy from their academy, Trimby, and I'm like, yeah, I've seen him in L Masters, but is he that good? And he fucking proved me wrong, bro. Because, as Emily said, he hints, and yes, I had him in my fantasy 3 games and they lost all 3. But man, the guy's good. He's really fucking good. He's really fucking vocal as well. Like every time I see streams, he's spam pinging in voice calls. You just see him talking. Now he has world experience. Like this guy has a lot of fucking potential. I love him as a player. I know with Thresh is deadly. He can play enchanters as well. Engage. This guy doesn't care. He's dying for the team. Like he's dying for the bigger cause. Honestly, I remember this play where he was playing Alistar. Legit, he was the only guy that wasn't about to die since he had ult. This guy flashes in front of 4, kills like the 4 guys, and then doubles the engage out. He dies, and the rest of the team survives, and they don't lose bar enough of this. This guy, like, is a really, really good player that knows when to sacrifice and when the play has to be made. And talking about really good supports, we go for the number 3 spot, and we have Tritz. Tritz, in my opinion, had one of the like most fascinating histories, and like he has the most fascinating history in my opinion in the league. This guy was playing for Movistar Riders when he was younger. I don't know if any of you remember. He was playing for Movistar Riders. TSM pick him up. It's TSM Academy. This guy is like playing well in the academy, and then he gets called for the main team to play with Doublelift, but Doublelift doesn't really want to play with him. He wants to play with Biofrost. but this guy just keeps proving him wrong, and this guy just smurfs every fucking game. With 24 years, he comes to Europe, he fucking smurfs, shows that he's one of the best supports in the league, and he still is to this day. Said that he went to jungle, but yeah. Man, this guy, like, the sky's the limit for him. I don't care that he's 25, this guy can play in LEC for many more years. Such a smart player during the game. He knows where to be, how to be, when to sacrifice as well, man. I just love it, and I hope you two share the same opinion as me.
Honestly, like Treats is just like the perfect teammate, I would say, because like he sacrificed his position just so his team can have a jungler. Like they probably didn't like the jungler they were gonna get from like SK Prime. Yep, and after the removal of things, he went even to jungle. Like he was okay at jungle, but like his support, he must support like he always was like really good. He was smashing in NA, like in even SK he played really good. Now he has Jesu. I mean he have Jesu before, but like now he's gonna be with him back again. The two bros, they're gonna just smash lanes. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, like this guy is like pretty sick, I would say. It's he. What else can like he has potential, you know. He's 24 and he hasn't reached his peak, you know. I think like year or two more and he can be like probably top two support. Hey, why not? And yeah, like he's just good.
Yeah, Treats, I think him and Jesu, like we said before, they're gonna be the closest bot lane to Hylian upset, but still pretty far. Let's see if they can beat Hylian upset in lane. I don't believe so, but then again, maybe they prove me wrong. So Treats is like the opposite of Healy. He likes to farm good stats. So again, fantasy players, pick him if you want. So a pretty good option. Yeah, Treats. He has a bright future ahead of him. Just don't switch to jungle and focus on playing in support, and everything is good. So, in second place we have Kaiser. Deservedly so. Can even be first, but he exists, you know. Kaiser did a pretty fucking good job for Mad Lions last year. Deservedly won 2 titles. He already plays for them like 2 years, right? For Mad Lions. First year was a bit like he was at the top, but not quite winning. But now he won twice the LEC pretty convincingly, and he impressed me a lot. What do you guys think?
Yeah, at least in my opinion, Kaiser is the best support in AU after Illy, of course. But like, once Illy retires, this guy is like obviously the best support in AU. He's super young, yet he showed so much in so little time. He's just really fucking cracked. I love how he reads the game, how talkative he is, how he knows how to move. Like his macro is insane. In and Elyoya were the main reasons that my Lions roster was winning, in my opinion. And you can just really see how Kaiser has a big impact. He make like a medium ADC like Karzi look like a really fucking good ADC. I just love him. I would love to get him to Fnatic once Illy decides to retire, and I hope he never does because Illy is the goat. Meh. But like this man just is really fucking good. He's like honestly the German god of support.
Like I would say Kaiser is like that perfect support you want for your team. Like he can make plays, he can be smart, he can help the jungler, he can like win lanes, he can like he's not even the type of player to int. He's just like good at everything, I would say. Like he's this guy in school that always gets like A's and B's. Like he doesn't get any lower than this. He's consistent and consistent at great level. He was like that key part, you know, for Mad Lions, him and like Elyoya and Humanoid. He had that great year with them, so yeah, he's just too fucking good. But do you know what else is too fucking good? But not just too fucking good, like the definition of good, like the god tier good, like the player that there won't be anyone like him ever in the West, like for sure, probably in the world. Like at first place we have the god himself, Hillisang. Like this guy renovated the game so many times. Like he changed the way support is viewed. Like he is what everyone everyone like wants to be nowadays. He was known as Inter before because they didn't see the way he played, but right now everyone is just like sucking his yes. Like yeah, he's the goat, and like him alongside Hilly is just him alongside Hilly, yeah, alongside Upset, it's just gonna destroy lanes. Like this guy is something unreal. What do you guys think about Hilly Sang?
So Hilly, um, yeah, they have like a love-hate type of relationship with Hilly. He will int a few games, you know, but I kind of got used to it already, so I don't even get mad when that happens. But yeah, back in the day, like 2018, 2019, he would tilt me really, really, really hard. But I love him. He's I'm glad to have him on FNC. Like really, just never retire. Please play forever if you want. He can play any champ, really. Any champ you want. I remember he picked Lulu during playoffs against G2. Like they picked. I remember Caps played Yasuo, and he just completely started him on Lulu. Well, his trash is a mass ban. His spike, his Rakan are so dangerous. His Morgana, his infamous Morgana. Also, like won Fnatic one game, I remember. You can play anything your AD carry wants, and well, when your AD carry is upset and you're Hilly, it's a pretty dangerous combination. I would say no one comes close to both of them. They are clearly S+++. In EU, no one comes close. What do you think, guys?
Wow, Illy is just a god in support. This man, I cannot remember a single player that requires so much bans during banning phase. This guy, what do you ban from him? Thresh, Hakan. Do you ban Pike as well? Like 3 support bans? Like no one usually gives a fuck about support. But like, Illy, you're so fucking good. I hope when you retire you become like a coach, even if it is a support coach for Fnatic. I don't ever want to see you leave us. We are going to Sofia in April. Make sure to join us, please. And guys, Illy is so fucking cracked and so fucking crazy when he's playing. Like, do you know how he walks? He legit needs to walk like this since his balls are so fucking huge that he can't really walk properly. This guy has balls made of steels. It's just insane, man. Illy, I love you. You're my idol. You're my inspiration to play support. And thank you so much for existing. You are the clear #1 support in the league this year, and even the last few years. You have insane champion pool, insane game knowledge. You have the definition of tactical hint. You know when to hint to make your team ahead. I remember you fucking playing Trundle, just wasting time against Origin, just split fucking pushing.
That
Man,
was
you
my
are-
favorite moment, actually.
Same, man. Illy, you inspire me so much. I hope you know this. We Fnatic fans love you so much, and thank you for your hard work, dedication, and loyalty. We love you, man.
So,
Do
I think that's it. That's our tier list for supports. Yeah, guys, thank you for watching the tier list videos. This is the last one that we are making before LEC starts. When LEC starts, we will try to do weekly recaps of the weekends, where me and I don't know if Isa and Gesser will join me, but definitely someone.
We can try some different variations of people, honestly.
Yeah, we will have
Yeah.
some guests join us maybe. We're gonna recap the games of Fnatic and maybe the other games. Just gonna talk for like 20-30 minutes again. So guys, thank you for watching. If you don't agree with our tier list or opinions, write them, like write what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the next season of the LEC. It was
Guys.
yeah.
One last thing, sorry, NB. I do love to laugh at some of your comments as I've been seeing the past, even if it is like some KC fans crying their heart out, or if it is just like a funny joke, just keep sending them. We love to hear them and love to discuss with you. And as per usual, thank you guys. We are FFC, and thank you for
See ya.
watching us.
See ya.
Sure.
Bye bye.